You're feeling that, right? That's what I'm talking.
Yeah, like the beat.
I don't know if that's your style, but that's it. Eric B. and Rakim. There you go. It's probably before your time. All right. For all you Going Parabolic fans, we got a very special interview. I don't do a lot of interviews, as you know, but we've got Brianna Rodriguez. Brianna?
Hi. Yes, I'm Brianna, and also known as Bri Fit Dance.
All right, but I'll give you plenty of time to drop and chill. Can I just call you Brianna?
Sure.
All right. Yeah. So let's get into this. You DM'd me the video that you did on Michael Saylor, and to be honest, I thought it was kind of a parody. So I watched it, but I didn't really pay much attention. And then you just blew up. I mean, really, really went viral. Crypto Twitter exploded. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, I sent that video to some of the people, big people about Bitcoin on Twitter, and I just asked them to retweet it because it's something the Michael Saylor Bitcoin Bull video was kind of dedicated to him, you know, singing about how much he bought for Bitcoin and for his company. And yeah, I mean, it's not really a parody. It's kind of like, you know, spreading the word out about Bitcoin. Oh, and
you know, I would say to you, like,
who is Saylor?
Right, I blew that totally. Like my DMs are filled with like nonsense. So it was, you know, I was just kind of going through and I just said, oh, this is a joke, but it wasn't a joke at all. And I actually appreciate your artistic expression. You know, I almost, when I listened to it again, it almost sounded like, I don't know if you know spoken word, like rap, how people like kind of talk poetry almost. It like, so, you know, your rhyme style's different. It's different. It's, you know, I played a little bit of Eric B. and Rakim, and I'm a big rap guy. So your rhyme style, you know, I want to get into that a little bit later with you. But sure. It was super, super impressive. And I loved it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know I was going to be this viral or this big. But I'm really grateful that people actually like it, you know?
Yes.
Actually find it intriguing.
Super cool. So let's step way back because I don't think anyone really knows like who you are. And if you would give me a bit of background, take me back to like, what does high school look like for Brianna? Did you go to college? What does family look like? I'd like to start there.
Sure.
If you know.
Sure. So yeah, I actually came here with my family when I was 9 years old. And I'm an immigrant. I'm also a U.S. citizen. And we are from Ecuador.
Awesome.
We came here in 2009, I believe. And yes, I did go to high school. I went to community college for 2 years and actually graduated this year. And so now I'm kind of like experimenting. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do in life. I'm still experimenting.
So you have a 2-year degree right now?
Yes, I do.
And an associate's in arts?
Associates in arts, yes.
Very good, very good. And are you in Sarasota, Florida?
I am actually in Maryland. I live in Maryland.
Okay, interesting. Because, you know, our research team, you know, because I did a bit of homework on you because, you know, again, Bitcoin's one thing, your singing and dancing and fitness career is interesting, but more interesting than all that is who you are as a person. And for some reason, we found inroads to Sarasota, Florida, and this guy, Craig Shipp. And I'm really interested in like, how do you meet Craig Shipp and what's going on here?
Yeah, so I met Craig at a local fair, at a Frederick fair, and he actually took a picture of my mom, my brother, and me. And then he gave us his business card to look at the photo on his Flickr page. And then we started following him on Instagram and Twitter. And I mean, he's like a professional at taking photos. So we thought he was really good. And yeah, and then he asked me to do some hooping live shows.
Is that his thing? Because again, when the cats gave me some information on Craig. When I started to dig in, it got cringy, like real cringy. Like I was like scared. Like I have a 17-year-old, 15-year-old, 13-year-old daughter. If Craig Ship is like walks up to him at the fair, he may get throat punched. So I don't. It may, you know, he's a little sketch. But tell me more. I'm interested in this. So
Yeah, a lot of people think that working with an elder man is kind of like weird.
I was trying not to laugh. Keep going.
And I know it's
Wait,
weird. I know it's like cringy.
maybe this will help. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
But no, I mean, we get along very well. We actually work together, and he actually helps me with my brand, Refit Dance, and helps me. He's like the background person, you know. He helps with photography, he helps with video production. But he used to do videos in Florida. That's how the connection. He usually moves to Florida during the winter, and that's where he works as well.
Got it.
And he used to do some videos, hooping live videos, with a hoop dance influencer called Audrey Sher.
yeah,
She's no longer in the I
that,
guess in
that,
social media.
that
She's
hoop,
not active.
right? She's no longer in that hoop life.
Right. And so Craig saw my Instagram page, and one of them was kind of like a hooping video. And he asked me, he kind of like sent me a DM on Instagram
Boy, he slid into
asking, would you like to do hooping live shows or any hooping videos? And I'm not professional. I'm really not really good at it, but like I'm still learning. And that's how we got, I guess, connected. And then he gave him his phone number, and then I called him, and we set up like this work setup. You know, it's like, oh, I'm interested in dancing. I'm interested in fitness. Could you help me, you know, get something started? And that's how I locked up all my my Brief It Dance website is briefitdance.com, and everything is just Brief It Dance. So
Brianna.
he helped me a lot.
Yeah, does he seems to have like a game plan for young girls like you, because he took that same girl through that hoop life and set up, you know, the OnlyFans page. Is he doing the production in the background?
I don't I don't think it's OnlyFans. It's it's not OnlyFans. It's yeah, he propels, I guess, um I guess girls, you know, they're not like children. I feel like they think that we're children or something, but
Oh, you're an adult.
we are adults, and we make our own decisions, and we're interested in this, you know? And so he helps with that.
Yeah, like
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
I get it. I was on the treadmill, like listening to your interview with Bitlord. He's a good friend of mine, and I almost fell off the treadmill when he asked you, "Are you okay?" So, like, I I don't know if you can read that. Uh, Wink for 911. Do you are you okay? Like, do you need help? Like, seriously, Brianna, we will come and help you.
I
Wink.
appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. But I am okay. I do this for fun. You know, I'm not doing this because someone's trying to pressure me or anything like that.
And you, okay, so that's important to me. That's important to me, because again, is he paying you, or is he just giving you these resources to kind of launch your career? Like, is he like a manager of sorts, a manager of sorts?
I would say he's a manager. He's given me a lot of advice and resources, kind of like this mic here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
um, yeah, I mean, some like like lights, it's like
Yeah. So we
I
set you.
appreciate it.
Nah, I get it.
So
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Again, when I started to do research, I was going down this kind of rabbit hole, and I started to get worried. But it's good to know. Like, I didn't see you wink. It appears you're okay, right? And you're not living in his house or anything, right?
No, this is right here. I'm in my house.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, 'cause
So
I got the
we work together.
got it. No, very good, very good. And then is he into hooping? Like, is that his thing? Does he
Oh
do
no,
hooping?
he's not a hooper. He, I guess, films me to hoop.
But the other girls were hooping as well.
Yes, they were hooping as well, but not him. He's just the photographer.
Got it.
He's behind.
All right. So let's move on beyond the hooping. Does
Yep.
he sell watches and stuff? Again, I got another detail here from the team. This is the very important going parabolic notice. And the notice was it said that he was selling watches. Like, does he do watch reviews or sells chairs? Like, what's going on there? Do you help him sell watches?
Well, I've been doing some live shows with him actually on his YouTube channel, Mid Atlantic TV.
Ah, very good.
And yes, I guess he promotes a business called Little Treasury Jewelers.
Yep.
And it's, they sell watches like Rolex, no, not Rolex, it's Grand Seiko. And there's some other ones I can't remember, but
Patek Philippe. It's pretty high end stuff, right?
yeah, definitely, definitely.
And are
And
they used watches, stolen watches?
no, they're definitely not stolen watches. He promotes that business. So, what like viewers who like watches and viewers who, just want to get a simple watch, or, they go to his channel and they listen to him. And he also gives advice on kind of like financial advice.
I
And
saw
one of them is Bitcoin.
I saw that, and I was actually really impressed. So, all joking aside, you're like a spokesmodel almost when you are on the feed with him, and you get kind of quick repartee and some banter and discussion around things. Like, do you like fancy cars and watches and things like that?
I don't have any like luxury items just yet, but I would be interested in owning Grand Seiko one day because I actually like it.
Yep.
But I really don't have anything.
I get it. No, look, I was impressed. I think he was talking to you a little bit about college debt, and you had been very aggressive in paying down or paying off your student loans, which I thought was really smart. And your plan.
Yeah, I'm really trying to get out of debt. He's always giving me advice on how to save money,
Yep.
and how to invest. It's like you have to get out of debt in order to save and invest.
And did
So
he introduce you to Bitcoin?
yeah, he did.
That's awesome. How did that go down? Like, are you a gamer, or like, are you into technology? And how did he introduce you to Bitcoin?
Well, he introduced me to Bitcoin because we're still in the early days of Bitcoin. It's like 11 years into it. And yeah, he was just talking to me about it. And I got interested because I see this as like an asset, a good asset to invest in.
Incredible.
And the trend line is always up. It never goes down. I mean, it's it's volatile. That's the term.
Yeah, and I think when you say it historically has been up.
Mhm.
I agree with you. It doesn't always go up, but in the history of Bitcoin, it's kind of up and to the right, which is definitely true, and it's certainly volatile, which is true as well. I actually share your opinions about being super bullish on Bitcoin, not having much use for altcoins and stuff like that. And I think it's a great investment. I'm just absolutely fascinated that, you as such a young person are so interested in saving, and that he seems a little older, would be interested in Bitcoin, because he seems like someone who may like gold and silver and things like that. It's just it's interesting. He must be very progressive. He's a smart guy.
He definitely is. I
Yep.
mean, he knows how to invest and save,
Yep.
and he's out of debt, so he can do what he likes to do, you know.
Yep. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So let's get on to kind of beyond just school and investment philosophies. Are you a professionally trained dancer, singer? Like, where did all this creativity come from? I'm also a professional dancer, so these questions come from that space. So I share a love of dance with you.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I am actually not a professional dancer or singer. I just have a 2-year degree in liberal arts, and that's really it. But I've always loved to dance. It's in my heart. It's in my soul. It's like when I dance, it's like positive things come to mind, negative things go away, and I'm just doing my thing. But
Awesome.
the singing kind of like, I don't know if I'm good at it or not, but I actually like it. But I've never actually taken any courses, singing courses.
Has he suggested any kind of formal training or anything like that? Or is he just saying, go for it? Because I mean, you're crushing it. And, like dancing and what you're doing is an artistic expression, right? So who's the community will judge it, and they want it. They obviously want it. So, but has he suggested any kind of tweaks or anything to your style?
Well, he's helped me like practice choreography, and how to make facial expressions, maybe not do that, do this instead, things like that. Because he's studied some dancers, some actors,
Mhm.
and, we watch it together so that he would tell me, hey, look at this, this would benefit you.
And again, like at any point, like,
Sure.
please, because I just want us to be like, I'm a rider. Like, if you need me, I'm coming. You hear me?
Okay.
I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
Bitboard. And we're coming. We're coming, Maryland. Okay. Um, so you guys watch different actors and dancers and performers, and then he gives you tips.
Yeah.
All right. That's
And
good.
he just tells me to go for it. He believes in me.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm talented. I don't
No,
I
there's
don't know about it, but I'm just doing what I love.
there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Now, does he help with the lyrics? Because that's something like, when I hear your lyrics, they're very thought out. There's a lot going on there. And I think about like Biggie or Pac or Nas or Jay-Z, for example. And then, like I love lyricists. And how do you get to this rhyme style that you have?
Yeah, he actually helps me a lot with the lyrics. And we usually go to for the first song, we went to Sailor's Twitter account, and we got some ideas, kind of like 38,250 bitcoins for the bowl of bowls, or uh, what is it called? The wall of encrypted energy will give, things like that, or cyber hornets, things like that were on his Twitter.
When you started
Twitter.
talking about cyber hornets, I was thinking about that Wu-Tang Clan, them killer bees. I loved it.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's so good. I don't take myself too seriously, and I love to have fun. And I think what you're doing is fantastic. I mean, it literally,
I appreciate it.
yeah, I was just cracking up at the gym last night. Like I couldn't wait to talk to you after I saw the second interview. It was like, you are absolutely going to be a rocket ship. So he helps with your writing. He helps with your choreography. He puts you in that hoop game. And I'm here just to make sure that everything's okay. Like, right? Everything, you're not winking. Everything's all right. Wink for 911. Wink, that's our code. Wink for 911. All right. So I get it. And are you continuing to write music, and you're going to continue to put out more videos?
I am. This upcoming week, I don't want to let the cat out of bag, but I am working on a new song.
So are you going through like crypto influencers, or are you going to diversify?
Yes, I would definitely like to keep doing crypto influencers, and it's more about Bitcoin, not really the altcoins. I just don't really trust them.
Look, I was tweeting at Crypto Wendy this morning, whom I've had on the show. She's awesome. And she got wrecked, lost a bunch of money this morning on Ethereum. She has some alts, and I'm not throwing shade at her. She's doing fine in Bitcoin. I told her, listen, sell all that crap, just put it in Bitcoin, take the day off. You don't have to worry about it. Right?
There you go. There you go.
So do you hold Bitcoin right now?
I do.
All right. Can I give you some advice, from some going parabolic advice? I know you've got, I know what you got. I know that you've got this wise older gentleman who's giving you counsel.
Right.
Right.
He's giving me advice.
But have you ever looked at BlockFi?
Yeah, actually, I built interest on that.
Oh my goodness.
Bitcoin.
You're kidding. You have your Bitcoin in BlockFi getting interest. You're absolutely next level. See, people get confused. People don't realize, like, I see your game. You're smart. You got a lot going on. I see what's going on here. And beyond,
it's not just buying Bitcoin. You just have to build interest on it. You know, it's like, how are you going to get paid?
Yeah. You know? Do you think about safety and custody ever, or are you trusting that BlockFi will protect your coins at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I do trust it. I've done some research on it, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a risk. You know, you're really risking your Bitcoin there. But
yeah, this isn't a trick question. I have probably 50% plus of my Bitcoin in BlockFi, and I'm doing just like you are, just kind of getting interest. Are you using the flex payment system where they pay you in Bitcoin?
Yes.
Look, I love it.
Definitely.
That's really smart.
And then, some in blockchain.
Yeah. And so are you holding it in wallets, or how are you keeping the rest of your Bitcoin?
Yeah, one part is in blockchain and the other part is in BlockFi, but most of it is in BlockFi.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. All right. Talk to me a little bit about the fitness, because it looks like you have multiple products that you're promoting. You've got your dance, which incorporates a little bit of belly dancing, but then you also have, it looks like you have a fitness channel, or is that just a kind of the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, Brief Fit Dance, it's all kind of like mixed, everything mixed. And yeah, I do fitness videos. I'm into exercising. I think that exercising is really beneficial for life in general, to have a healthy life. You know, not many people are exercising. They're just at home, you know, in their office, or especially now, you know, like not many people are going out, and they don't really have to have a gym. They can just build a gym in their house.
I love it.
They can just, you know, have a mat and some dumbbells, and you're ready.
Yeah, I love it.
Or just going for a walk.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Were you guys affected negatively by COVID? I mean, have you been shut down? You guys lost any jobs or anything, or has everything been okay economically?
No, everything's been okay. Thank God.
Wow, it's tough.
Yeah,
Really tough.
but yeah, everything's okay
All right.
for now.
This segment of Going Parabolic, this next segment, is called Deep Thoughts. And what I'm trying to do is just get a sense of how you think. Are you game for that?
Sure.
All right, here we go. I have to get, take a deep breath. This is very serious now. This is a very serious segment. And
Okay, I gotta drink my water then.
yeah, take a drink of water. Let me get myself ready over here. All right. So I'm going to call you Brianna during this segment, if that's okay, Brianna.
Yes, that is okay.
All right, very good. Brianna,
Yes.
what's the best type of cheese?
It is provolone cheese.
Why is that?
It's just amazing and melts in your mouth, and it just tastes good with every side, like 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 a Subway, you know, like using provolone cheese.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best. So
And
yeah.
in the same vein, Brianna, is a hot dog a sandwich?
A hot dog. Probably not, because a sandwich, I think of it as you know, the cheese, the jelly, and that's really it. But with the hot dog, you know, you have that. It's just a bun, just two buns and a hot dog. Like, I don't think it's a sandwich.
It's a fair point. Some may disagree. A lot of our people on Going Parabolic feel differently. How does that affect you?
I mean, everybody has their own opinions, own perspective on things, and but I think that it's really not a sandwich.
Yeah. Brianna, should I tell my parents I'm adopted?
Are you? Or you think you are?
I hope I am.
You hope you are. Why is that?
That's a very good question, but I'm the one asking the questions.
Okay. Should you tell your parents that you're adopted? You should probably find out first with the DNA.
Yeah. I never touched the stuff, Brianna.
No?
Brianna, what color is a mirror?
What color? That's a very good question.
That's what I'm here to ask, Brianna.
What color? Wow. That's really a hard one. I would say it's invisible.
I don't think invisible is a color, Brianna.
It just comes to mind, you know? It's like, but I mean, it's made out of sand, right? The glass.
Partially.
So beige.
Beige. Interesting. Some may disagree. I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion. Brianna, lastly, if you could describe the internet in one word.
In one word.
In one word, how would you describe it?
I would say active.
Wow. That's actually pretty darn good, actually. You would describe the internet as active. I love it.
There's always something going on.
There is always something going on. That is so true. That is so true. All right. Please tell the folks how they can get to your OnlyFans page and all the rest of it. How do they do it?
I do have an OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
It's Brief It Dance,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like a Patreon, you know.
Yes.
And
What do they get there?
they just get side boob here and there, like bikini photos, but definitely not nude. I don't do nude photos or videos.
Listen, do what you want, but he's not advising you of that, right?
No,
Look,
it's my opinion.
your
It's
opinion,
my decision. It's my choice.
your life. That's right.
And you can find all my social media links at briefitdance.com. And if you want to help me out, you can be a Patreon for $5 or $25 to see more, or do a kind of like do a Skype chat with me.
Love it. Yeah, it's awesome.
If
And
you're a $25 patron.
can they pay in Bitcoin? Do you take Bitcoin?
I do take Bitcoin.
That's,
Both of the addresses are on my website as well, briefitdance.com.
I love it. I love it. That's super cool. This has been like absolutely amazing. And thanks for being a good sport. I think you're fantastic. I want you to absolutely blow up. I want you to get money, get paid. And
thank you.
And let's work on the lyrics together. Like I really think that I could throw down some, you know, just around the periphery. I'd like to get involved in some of the production. What do you think about that?
You think so? Okay.
We need to chat, because I think I can just a little tweak, maybe not, but maybe. I'd like to write some stuff and see how you feel about it.
Yeah, I would like that. Thank you. Thank you for offering.
All right. I'm going to put the link to all of your stuff in this video. I think you're amazing. And Brianna, have a great day. Thanks for going parabolic with us.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Talk soon.
Bye.